I was very interested in seeing what the 4 original teams that had played in the Summer League as a pilot had done.
Competitive teammates wanted.
Hey, all my junk ragging!
I knew right away that I wanted to get involved after I saw their streams on Twitch.
I like the culture and the aspect of it. It's like youth sports for kids that don't play traditional sports, right?
I was looking for some way to give them the environment where they could really feel like they're making the last shot of the game, right? So they're actually getting that feeling that maybe kids that are more into team sports are naturally feeling.
And that is a shutout for the PV Magic.
And then all the tools that are given to you within XP League, we thought it's something that it's an experience we could give to the kids that they've never seen before, and something I dreamed about as a kid, being able to watch my games online.
Seeing how excited they are to come in for practice and matches, seeing them grow together as a team, the different teams, that's what I really love about it.
Marvel's Gold. You guys will be this Saturday at 2 p.m. Remember, guys?
Seeing the naturally shy kids and seeing how they start coming out of their shell, and all the way fast forward towards the end of a season, they've gained the confidence and they're actually taking like a leadership role. That's been really cool to see.
Being able to compete with friends in video games, wear a jersey, being able to tell your friends and family, hey, go on Twitch and watch me compete just like the professionals do. Being able to give the kids that experience and seeing their face every time when they do that is just second to none.
And right here tonight, we have our Hanover Horde Gold team taking on our Hanover Heroes Gold team to move into the finals of the Gold Division of this Overwatch season.
We had all the parents in the lobby sitting together watching the stream on the big screen. And they were critiquing their kids and screaming and cheering. They knew exactly what was going on in the matches. They knew who had the advantage, who had the numbers advantage, who had the best comp to counter the other comps.
Pizza Freak unleashes his ultimate, doesn't find anybody home.
Zarya has just been putting in work all day.
That big send there from our Junkrat with the
Was the semifinals of the constellation bracket in the silver. Our first ever time playing Overwatch. We were in the semifinals. We had both of our teams playing another team. One team in one room, one team in the other. They both won their semifinal match at the exact same time, literally at the exact same time.
Can you say finals for the Magic?
I'm seeing Coach Rob in one room pump his fist in the air. I'm hearing the other kids in the other room scream at the same time. They both come out to tell the other team that they won, and they come to find out at that very moment that they're facing each other in the finals. It was the most amazing thing. And I've been a coach and I've played sports my whole life, but that was probably one of the most amazing moments that I've ever been able to be a part of.
And I'm hearing a lot of good things in the Dragons room. We may have a Magic Dragon Palace Verdes finals.
It doesn't always start all roses. There's thorns along the way, and you grow from those moments. When you're losing, you lose as a team, and you learn and grow together. I think our secret sauce in XP League is the Positive Coaching Alliance partnership, the focus on teamwork and sportsmanship that we bring to it. It's not just kids coming to play video games. It's kids coming together as teams.
Playing alone and doing okay on your own, especially on FORTNITE, to switching it to, okay, it is a team, what's best for the team. It's the connections that they're building, it's the relationships that they're building with their teammates and the coaches, and that's really where the value is in giving them the team sport experience.
Being able to give the kids an experience like if they're a professional gamer, no other youth sports can give that.
I don't think they know.
I can't watch my son live playing Little League Baseball with commentators or in the same type of jersey that Mike Trout does. using the same bat, the same cleats, the same, baseball stadium.
It's about going on to the regionals and the nationals. And that is an amazing opportunity for these kids.
And I think that's going to really help propel us into this next year of growth and expansion. It's the Little League World Series.
Welcome back to the millions and millions of XP League fans across the stars. We are back with Week 2, Round 1 of Group B Gold. It's a bit of a mouthful. Week 2, Round 1 of Group B Gold. So we are live streaming Group B's matches today. So these are Gold Division Group B's matches. And Peaches, immediately right off the get-go, spots an enemy player. Get some nice damage off. They're going to be forced to heal up. This is a good opportunity for them to push in if they want to. Here we are with Peaches, Bashes, and Tricoco as they make their way pushing in on this enemy team. They've got some good damage. They push in right now. They could capitalize on it. Looks like they're playing cautious. They don't want to get caught out. Third party, beautiful arrow shot. 72 damage. Looks like they're not interested. Looks like they really want this loot. Must be good loot. Oh, they want to get in zone. I see. They're playing the long game. Very nice. Well, here we are with Peaches, Bash, Devore, Tricoco as they make their way around. We'll be jumping around to the map, highlighting other teams and players as they make their way in these matches. And looks like they're going for Vader. Ooh, let's see how this turns out. Here they are, approaching on this Imperial transporter. Yep, they don't want it. They don't want to mess with Vader. I wouldn't mess with Vader either. Here we are with Burn67, Benji the Fragger, and Anonymous as they are gathering up materials, looting up, making their way towards Circle. Here are with Regina, XPL3, and Anonymous. Dropping down, looks like they just rifted. And are coming in, dropping down right north of Rocky Reels. Nice little loot, nice little loadout here. Say hi to Clicks, Try Vlogs, and Anonymous. If you're in the chat and you're supporting your players, if you're watching your players play right here in these matches, if we happen to spot them out, go ahead and give them a shout out. Say, hey, go Clicks. If we happen to be on watching Clicks right now. Here they are. They're just rotated into zone. I know for a fact there's other teams nearby. Looks like they don't want to fight quite yet. Spot some builds. They're considering. They take a shot. Yep, there's some action. Yeah, there's definitely some teams there. They need to go for it. The fog settles in on, what is this POI? This is, oh, it doesn't have a name. It's like just some forested area. All quiet. Very quiet lobby so far. Ty Gabe. Twitch.tv/Rainy29 and TJ Gabe 2015. Moving in here on Rave Cave. Rocking the Amogus back bling. They've got the legendary Star Wars blaster. Good loadout here. Good, nice little loadout. Hopefully some of their teammates have some heals. Maybe some mobility options. Augusta Gnome goes down to Magic Sucks. Here we are, Bash. Still just looting up. Oh, here's a new player. We got Stinks and Energy Fire Desert. Looks like they're boxing up here. Healing. Must be another team out here. Yep, there they are in the middle of combat. Beautiful shotgun shots. Well played, Stinks. Nice movement. Nice timing on those on that aggression. Energy Fire Desert. Their teammate takes out, gets a knock. Kamehameha going off in the background there. This Fire Desert knocks another player with their Kamehameha. Not just Fire Desert, but NRG Fire Desert. Look at that, assigned pro player. I remember in my Xbox days, I used to put on the FaZe Clan tag, pretend I was cool. Say, yeah. My cousin's in FaZe. He lets me use the tag. I'm sure these kind of conversations still happen, except maybe nowadays it's NRG, TSM. FaZe is still pretty popular from what I understand. We are with Hanover. This must be the Hanover Horde. With A Switch and Anonymous. We've got beautiful position here on this high ground, but not a ton of ammunition or long-range weapons. We've got these bows. These bows can definitely pack a punch, but they're better against builds. A Kamehameha, and it's coming right for him. Oh no, it's coming from them. As they are perched up on the mountain here, unable to go down to save their teammate. They're going to have to make a run for it at some point, though. It looks like they spot out the little 1x1, the humble 1x1. Now they're just burning down any cover that other teams might be using. Oh, we've got TikTok Clue back. Hello, TikTok Clue and the Assassin. Welcome as you guys make it back. Clue spots out another player in zone, in Storm. These like races to get a Storm while other teams are nearby you are always so tense and just such a bloodbath. Speaking of bloodbath, Anonymous going absolutely nuts, lighting up the kill feed, taking out like 3 or 4 different players. Whoever team you're on, congratulations, you guys just got a lot of points. Hanover takes out Austin 3. Awesome Dude knocks out Burn. Only 24 HP for A-Switch here. There's other teams here rotating into zone. Really spooky. Just one touch is all it takes and they're down. The last member of Hanover up. Looks like they're going to just try and get out of there. Unable to do so. The Nimbus puts a target on their back. And they go down as Zane gets the last shot. Oh, here we are back with Snipesy, Easton, and Pancake Ninja. Familiar faces, familiar names. Love the coordinated skins. Looks like they're just happy to farm up materials here. Maybe they're trying to take out cover here so people can't use it. No, they're leaving the last hit up so that they can keep the cover. Or not. Let's go back to NRG Fire Desert. Look at that. They're playing they've got quite an upgraded car here. They've got the cow catcher as well as the off-road wheels. Looks like they've found their way to the center of the circle here as TikTok Clue takes out Peaches. Keep it here for just a second in case any matches happen. Oh, and Austin gets a reboot off. Well played, Austin. It's hard to get reboots off in these kind of late, maybe not late, mid games. Mid game, this is basically your last chance to get those reboots off. Here we are with Magic. TikTok Clue finishes off Peaches. But not before Benji knocks TikTok Clue and finishes them off with the primal blow, with the primal flame bow. Non takes out Tree Coco. Benji sees someone knocked in the storm. Boy, not Benji, Anonymous. Benji is knocked in the storm, actually. With this Nimbus Cloud, they're going to rotate their way into zone, but not before taking lots of fire from some enterprising trios. Oh, and look at that, an absolute fortress. But now, you've made a fortress of your own prison. What are you going to do? A full trio is on you. Man, that beautifully played there. And they had the materials to do it. This anonymous player really doing their absolute best, doing the absolute most right now in order to stay alive. Just a few more placement points. Trivlogs eliminates Easton. They're going to make their way over here to this humble little shack. Box up while they heal. Clicks is downed right here, but luckily they've got their teammates right next door. So they're going to be able to get rezzed up right now. Unfortunately, the boulder has something to say about it. It destroys their build, does quite a bit of damage to Clicks as well in the process. As Trivlogs and Anonymous are going to have to do their best. Clicks takes a little bit of damage here. They're going to take it out. Magic moving in, playing aggressive. They've got the health and the ammunition to do it. They're just reloading, and then they're going to go back in. Magic been playing aggro all round, all match, and it's working out for them. But in these final circles, everyone is a killer. Everyone is a good duelist. So Magic may just end up meeting their match. Let's see here as they hunt down the player that was here. Looks like they get spotted out by their fellow Austin teammate, and they're able to confirm the elimination. Well done, well done. As Trivlogs goes down. Lots and lots, basically maxed out on materials. Tons and tons of ammunition, tons of healing. They're looking good. Anonymous here. Happy to play the long game, just get placement points. Another anonymous player here hanging in the bushes. The solos doing their absolute best. They're considered taking some shots here, and they're going to go for it. But they may have just put a target on their back. Especially now that they have to rotate out and move out of their cover. Well, not yet, though. This storm hasn't taken over quite yet, so they get a little bit more time. As Zane goes down to the assassin. It stinks. And Fire Desert just having a good time. Busting through builds. They see this giant fort. Oh, you use a bunch of materials to build this fort? Not anymore. Another teammate, another player gets in the car. Just look at the chaos unfolding here in these final circles. What a play. You can't run away from the car, just jump in the car. I mean, they can't hurt you if you're in the car. At least not without hurting their own car. As the assassin's going to take the high ground here. Looks like it's been abandoned. And they get it all to themselves. It really is all to themselves because their teammate, TikTok Clue, is down. They've got tons of materials, lots of ammunition, so they can keep this high ground if they want to. They can play it if they want. Here we are with Austin 3, Magic, and Zane. Is Zane still up? I'm trying to figure out if that marker is Zane up or not. The Fortnite UI lies a lot. It tells me people are down when they're not. So it's just Magic and Austin here. It doesn't look like their third is here, so it's just them as a duo. We've got a solo here, another solo, and then another duo here. All right, Stinks and Energy Desert are looking pretty good here. They're playing the absolute low. Everyone's just gonna chill out until the storm forces them to interact, take some more risk. Go for it. Oh, and they're building right into it. The solos are building right into each other. This is the perfect fight for them if they want it. I doubt they want it, though. Probably don't know that the other players are solo. Need a little more information before they're willing to commit to this fight. Smart move for sure. But Stinks and NRG Fire Desert are going to waste no time as they tarp into zone. Other teams, and these rotations are always scary. These are the moments right here that give other teams opportunities to push into your team. An Assassin takes out Snipesy. Lots of shots going off. Someone goes down to storm to fall damage. Stinks using the SMG. Do lots of damage to the builds. Nice tarping from that player. That player being an assassin. And they use the Nimbus. But for what purpose? Yeah, the Nimbus puts a big target on their back. Everyone's ready for it. The solo here on absolute high ground, making the most of it, picking up that elimination. Not only are they picking up eliminations, but also these placement points taking them pretty far. Stinks still trying to put a dent to the tarps of the player over there. They don't know where they are exactly. And Fire Desert just shielding from all the damage coming in. Austin on the very edge of zone. Decide to go for it. They're going to drop. They have to rotate in. Tense moment right here as they have to push in. Lots of damage. This is their opportunity right here. They can pick up an elimination and move into zone. Looks like they instead decide, you know what, let's play this safe. Let me go back to my teammate. We can regroup. Together, we can just dominate them through fire. And Stinks gets knocked to Magic. It looks like Magic is going to leave him there. Now Magic finishes him off in the storm. Here we have the solo, still on the high ground, still dominating from above. Energy Fire Desert, now without their teammate. It's going to get pushed on by Magic and their team. Look at the building here. Just the 3D spatial awareness necessary to be able to move and fight comfortably in an environment like this is incredible. Look at that. The uneasy quiet comes back. These teams are now in the final steps of these circles. Pushing ever smaller, pushing up the hill. That's fun. They're just trying to rotate out here. Austin gets a little stuck here, caught in their movement. It's okay there. Looks like they're still hunting down that solo. Here's their on the absolute low ground. Everyone else is above. Everyone's got plenty of heals, so this could be a heal off. Although I doubt it. Most players don't tend to go for the heal off. Fire Desert goes down to the solo. The solo. Are they going to go for the heals? Yeah, they're just going to go for heals. And oh my goodness. Well played to this anonymous player. Played so smart that entire end game. Taking that high ground. They had tons of ammunition. They had tons of heals. Lots of materials. They were able to keep that high ground that entire time. Really, really well played from them. In fact, and then they use the heals in order to win out at the end, very end of the victory royale. So that just goes to show good decision making, good game sense, good positioning can overcome a numbers advantage in the end game. So well played to Anonymous and the rest of their team. They've got to be super happy about this win. So GG's to them, GG's to them. We'll be right back with round 2 of Group E Gold.
I'm the assistant commissioner here at Madison for XP League. I've mainly just had a passion for video games basically my entire life. A lot of times when the kids first come in, they'll maybe play with their dad or their other parents or siblings or something like that, but they really haven't had too much experience playing with other kids their age.
Yeah, I was born in Madison, raised in Madison, went to school in Madison. In the 80s, I was playing video games on like Commodore 64, Atari, the TI 99-4A, like cartridge based. My gamer tag is Skane. I am a first generation gamer. I was playing competitive online gaming in the late 80s on the first internet where it was all text-based games. One of my claims to fame was winning the Madison championship in Super Mario Bros. 3. I was like, okay, this has got to be something I'm going to do in the future.
First things first, nice work last Saturday. Let's get a big round of applause going. We had every single team win their match. Nice job. Let's get into the XP coin. So, the first XP coin going out on the silver team is going to go to Jason. Let's give a quick round of applause for Jason.
I was very interested in seeing what the 4 original teams that had played in the Summer League as a pilot had done.
Warriors have 12 seconds left to get to the point. They know if they don't touch it, it will be over, so they're going to trickle in one by one.
I knew right away that I wanted to get involved after I saw their streams on Twitch. I love what they were doing in their production value and the professionalism and the players being competitive. So I was kind of like, when can I get started?
All right, our topic for today, if you can see on the board over here and over there, is filling the emotional tank. And I already had one of you guys ask me, what is filling the emotional tank?
Another reason I came to XP League is because of the Positive Coaching Alliance and the values we teach each week, the teamwork, determination, how to win and lose.
So he's showing a lot of respect not only to his teammates, but to the other players' teams. And same thing I said a little earlier, he was encouraged.
I grew up in Catholic schools in Madison and knew that XP League was right in alignment with those values.
You want your teammates to perform the best that they can so that you guys can all be together as a group and that you guys can all be functioning at your very best. And so, when
I brought the idea to the college, they were immediately excited about it. They're like, how do I get certified? I want that too.
Giving me a bunch of replays is kind of showing me, hey, I want to get better. And I think the individual coaching is going to be something that really helps out.
We've taken, a high school player and a college player. They're certified PCA, and they get a coach's jersey that they're proud of. They're like, that's even better than what we do. We just kind of do whatever we think is right with coaching, but now you have like a consistent standard to use that is the best, in the industry. So.
You guys have been working hard. You guys have jerseys today. I'll be handing them out one at a time. First we have J-Maker.
We were very excited to get our own logo. We came up with Madison Marvels. We liked it because it was kind of my vision to have like a space hero. So we wanted to look kind of not male or female, but kind of in between that could relate to anybody. The team behind me is probably our best team. We have like a 1A and a 1B gold teams, and so they're pretty incredible, and I hope they win the whole league this year.
All right, welcome everyone to the week 3 for XPO Madison Fortnite. This week we have the Madison Marvel Silver team playing against the Hanover Horde, and now it feels nice to be in a team because you have other people that you're able to learn off of, other people that you're able to mentor. XP League and the coaching in general helps guide that along. The first player spotlight for this week, J-Maker, and his favorite video games being Fortnite and COD. Of course, Fortnite, playing in the Fortnite League, and for his desired superpower being time travel. If only he could travel in time to see the end of this match. But for us, we will just have to wait and see how it turns out here.
XP League is very different from any other esports that currently exist. We have that week-to-week model where you're practicing and you're playing each week.
Be careful, number 4. Be careful.
Right now we have Anonymous Rob, Taco Time, Cash, and Meme Money.
We are now bringing team-based esports, and it's local. It's in person, connecting with coaches that are local. So really creating that community and that community center type of feel.
Cash going in there deep, using the shotgun, getting the knock, gets him. Lure to his, moving over to him. There's only one left, and he gives it up to Madison Marvel.
There's 1,000 kids playing soccer in Madison. We can have 1,000 kids playing competitive video games. I'm looking at 60 teams in a year.
We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite!
We have an amazing opportunity for these kids, not only to play in a community environment, team environment, but then it's about going on to the regionals and the nationals, which is quite an experience that these kiddos can get.
Good game.
All right, here we are. We are in Tilted Towers with Awkward, Benji the Fragger, and Zan Kintarp. We're about a minute or two into the match here as teams are underway. Killer Belt getting the shotgun off onto Peach. Well done, well done. Picking up that elimination, getting those points. Zan Kintarp, we'll see about that. We'll see about those tarping skills later on, I hope. Benji the Fragger, Awkward, Zan Kintarp. This is a top team. This is a strong, strong team. We've seen them go the distance in the past. We've seen them compete at the highest level. Let's jump around, see if we can't find some action. We've got try vlogs, clicks. Rotating around, looting up. Trying to stack the wolf onto the car. I don't think it's gonna work. There we go. Clear black belt takes out another player. TNH Gamer takes out Tricoco. Let's see if we can't see if we can find out where this is happening. These guys are just looting up. Permissible Bad Pose, Zero GMX 7, and Awesome Dude making their way into zone. Here we are back with Awkward. This may be all I have in my radius. My money's on Try-Vlogs, Clicks, and Anonymous running into trouble first. So let's stick around with them. They're driving around the map right now. So they're most likely to run into another team. They're trying to box in this llama. Side against it. Take out this loot llama. Shoots out. But I'm sure every team for 100 miles heard that action, and so they may have just put a bunch of attention on themselves and essentially put a big old beacon on their team. We'll see how it works out for them. We are back with Stinks Energy Fire Desert. These guys made it pretty far last round. CNH Gamer PC17 takes out TG Gabe. Pancake gets knocked. Killer Black Belt takes out. A little too slow there. Zen gets the knock onto Easton. Killer Black Belt going absolutely insane right now. Takes out Ty Gabe. That's got to be the fourth elimination I've seen so far. Benji the Franger. Oh, here we are. We've got some action now. Zan Kintarp taking on the duel. Hanover eliminates Rainy. Rainy takes out Killer Black Belt. How'd that happen? Lots of teams fighting right now. Zan gets the shotgun shot onto Easton. NRG knocks out Benji. Now Zan Kintarp all alone. He's gonna have to play this out as a solo unless they can get those reboot cards back in. Killer Black Belt back in it, gets rebooted. Killer Black Belt going absolutely nuts, getting lots and lots of eliminations. Gotta be at least 4 by now. All right, well, we've got a little bit of a break in the action. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the end game from last round. We'll take a look at the leaderboard so you guys can get an idea for what the points are at right now between all the teams. Okay, and right here we're looking at a quick analysis of the end game from last round. We can see the teams here playing out, but let's take a look at the leaderboard here. Benji, the Fragger, Zank, and Tarp, Burn 67, first place last round with 8 kills between them. Second place last round was Zane, Austin, and Magic with 8 kills. In third place was Stinks, Energy, Fire Desert, and TikTok Clue with 4 kills, actually. That's actually 2 different teams. So Clue in fourth with the Assassin getting 3 kills. In fifth place, we've got Clicks, Brady Wit, and Tri-Vlogs with 4 eliminations total. In sixth place, we got Pancake Ninja, Easton, and Snipsy with 1 elimination. In seventh place, we got Bash, Peaches, and Tree Coco with no eliminations, but a good amount of placement points. In eighth place, we have Awesome Dude, Zero Mech, and Permissible with 1 kill. Ninth place, Baboom, Ace Switch, and CNH Gamer with 4 kills. 10th place, Regina. In 11th place, we've got Ty Gabe, Rainy, and a different TJ Gabe instead. In 12th place, we've got a duo in Augusta Gnome and Imagine. In 13th place, we've got Guard Dog, Killer Black Belt, CNH Gamer, and then we've got some of the spectators that come in and drop down. All right. In terms of lobby, I mean, look out for Magic, look out for Zan. These are some strong players. I mean, just look at those kills. Looks like Tri-Vlogs has their eye on another player who may be boxing up inside of here, pulling up, trying to get out of there. Sprints out of there. Awkward gets rebooted. Benji the Fragger's rebooted. Anonymous is rebooted. Looks like an entire trio gets rebooted. Accidentally fires at their teammate. And looks like they're going to keep chasing, but they're not super interested in going and committing too hard to this fight. NRG Fire Desert takes out Benji. Here we are in the top 18 gamers. 18 remain out of the 40 or so that we dropped in with. Here are with the last round's Battle Royale winners, Zank and Tarp and Awkward. They have found themselves a nice little bush to hang out in for the meantime. Back with Tri-Vlogs, Clicks, and Anonymous. They're rotating very slowly into zone here. Careful of their flanks. Tri-Vlogs keeping an eye out. They're sussed out by that building on the hill. Permissible hanging out in zone a little bit. It's okay though. Look at that. The Kamehamehas coming out for this team. 2 Kamehamehas for each of them. That's going to be very strong. We are back with Awkward. Booting up a little bit, and looks like fortune favors them for sure as they pick up a legendary SMG. That should be a big help for sure. Gunshots off to the west. Entire build battle going on over there. Let's see if I can't rotate my spectator into that. Looks like this is the best we're going to get right now. But we are going to get some action here as Tri-Vlogs Clicks get back into the action and manage to single out a solo here. Trying to make their way into Storm. Awesome Dude gets shotgunned down. We go down to 17 gamers in this lobby. Zane get the knock on a Zero Mech. Permissible hanging out in that bush. They like that bush. Awkward and Zan pushing in on someone else's build. As they're getting chased by another team here. They're going to hang out here just for a little bit. Take over the builds. Always a good idea. No, you never want to be inside someone else's build. Vagina gets knocked by Stinks. Trivlogs knocked by Austin. Here we go. Austin, our second place team from last round, did a great job. Here they are again, doing good work. Picking up those kills, and Magic takes out Clicks from 60 meters. Well done. Stinks takes out Regina. We have TikTok. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's happening. It's actually happening at the Stairway to Heaven. And here they are. They've reached maximum height. And are they going to die for this? Okay, they tried the maximum height gambit. Now what are they going to do? How do you get down, Clue? You know how to build down? Oh. That's it for Clue. Can they reach the bounce pad? No, they're going to get knocked. Well, they tried out a cheeky little strategy. It would have been really fun to see the Stairway to Heaven with just a random giant platforms all the way reaching to the sky. But it's not going to work out for them. And they're going to get shot down before they can make their Stairway to Heaven come true. You know, it's like the Tower of Babylon. You know, they try to... or maybe the story of Icarus. You know, they flew a little too close to the sun there. You know, the meme was a little bit too much for this competitive lobby. I would love to see the Stairway to Heaven work out in one of these games one day, though. That'd be really fun. That'd be really funny to see. You know, you've got the final squad down there on the ground, and they're looking around trying to find the other team, and suddenly they look up, and the sky's been blocked out by nothing but materials and tarps. Here we are with Magic, another amazing shot. This one from 175 meters immediately takes out the assassin. Magic. Wow. Magic's being our kill leader from last round with 6 kills to their name. And Magic doesn't look like they're intending on giving up that kill leader position. Zank and Tarp and Awkward content to hang out in Storm with 7 players. Let's do a quick recap of who's left. We've got Zan and Awkward as a duo. We've got Permissible as a solo. We've got... looks like we had them in range for just a moment. This is all we've got in range for now, so we'll keep it here. Permissible, a solo. They don't know just how close they are to another duo right now. Playing it safe, playing it quiet. Picking up what they can. They've got a decent loadout here. Got good health. 6 minis. Can't ask for too much more as a solo. Got the sustain, they've got mobility. The Kamehameha, I think, is a little bit too risky. I think that's something you need a team to help you enable. Looks like Permissible has been spotted out. But not by Awkward and Zan. Stinks. Content to hide out. Another solo. You've got 1 duo, 2 solo players. You've got Austin here. Is this the trio? Might be a duo here. I think Magic is still up. They're doing their best to survive here. Being very tricky with their movement. A little scary. They're right outside another player's build. Magic, all the way on the super high ground. Uses the Nimbus Cloud to get out of there. Get back to their teammate, Magic. Good movement. They've got their full trio up, so I think that's all the players in the lobby. We've got Austin in the strongest position right now, has their full trio up in the end game. There's 2 solo players and 1 duo, making up our 7 players in this lobby. So Austin looking really good right here. Zan and Awkward also pretty strong. They've got their full duo here. They've got lots of materials, fully healed. Lots of ammunition. So really, one of these solo players could make a play and could make magic happen. It's really between Zan, Awkward, and Austin right now. No one else really wants to poke out and get involved. Yeah, everyone else is going to be content to hide and survive for as long as they can. If you're a solo player right now, your best chance is going to be to jump into the fight while the duo and the trio are fighting. You don't want to fight the duo yourself, and you don't want to fight the trio yourself. You kind of want to be a fifth, maybe even a sixth party to the action here. In the chaos, one of these solo players could make a move. Damage from above here as Awkward and Zan do their best to rotate in. Looks like Permissible will get spotted out. Here, let's jump over to Permissible here. Get spotted out. Low health. Lots of ammunition and materials, though. Scary. The position is known at this moment. But I doubt teams want to take the risk to expose themselves. Everyone's got pretty good healing items. So if it comes down to a heal off, people are ready. Nimbus Cloud gets activated. And it looks like the duo is going to make a play for high ground. Everyone popping their Nimbus Cloud. Everyone wants to keep the high ground. Let me go to Magic. And Permissible Badpo gets taken out. One of the solos is down. Oh, and Awkward goes down. And now it's just Zan left. But not before Awkward gets the knock on one of the Austin players. Well done, Awkward. Maybe Zan can capitalize on that. I don't think so, though. They're super low health. Zane gets taken out. Well done, Stinks. Awkward. Even though they left their teammate alone, they don't go down without a fight and drag an Austin player with them. And Magic takes out Stinks. Now it's a 1v1. Zan versus Magic. The two kill leaders from last lobby. Zan with Magic with 6 kills. Zan with 4. Who's gonna do it? It's the 1v1. And Magic comes out on top today with the shotgun shot. Well done, Magic. Bringing your team to 2 victory royales in today's matches. GG's, well played to all the Fortnite players today, and well played and well done to all the coaches for developing these players and their talents and their skill, showing them the value of hard work. Thank you to all the fans tuning in today to cheer on your teams and your players as they duked it out in Fortnite Battle Royale. Thank you so much for supporting your players and their passion in esports. It is our belief here in XP League